Maybe running off the river. Oh, this is bull. We're gonna run through this like a video game. We're gonna get wet. It's gonna make us miserable. Let's go, baby. Okay. Good morning. It is day 2 of marathon training for week 10. We're in Reno, Nevada, and I'm about to start a 7-mile easy run. Do the same loop I did yesterday, get back here, and then knock out the day and try to get back on track with my gym plan. My gym regimen's been messed up since I've been traveling all around, but the running is held steady. So that's it, 7 miles easy. Let's get it. I'll see you guys out there. Peace. Started our Monday morning 7-mile easy pace run, and I am freezing. It is so cold right now. It's got to be 50. And it reminds me of my winter training for my half marathon. So it's one extreme or the other out here in the desert, huh? Yesterday, we ran in 90-degree weather at 11 a.m., maybe 12. And now it's 5 a.m. Sun's on its way up. And it's freezing. Like, I wish I had a beanie and gloves. It's like legit cold. Could be this water too. Maybe running off the river. Oh, this is bull. We're gonna run through this like a video game. We're gonna get wet. It's gonna make us miserable. Let's go, baby. Okay. There goes my heart rate. Okay, check back in later. Just want to let y'all know it's cold out here. But we're still doing it. Always gonna still do it. 7 miles easy, nothing to speak of. The only highlight from this was that it was freezing outside. Like, I wish I brought a jacket. I wish I brought a beanie or some gloves or something to mitigate it. Cause it's like, I think the sweet spot to run here seems to be at like 10 in the morning, maybe like 11 in the morning. So when it's not too early, it's not too cold, not too late, not 95 to 100 degrees. And I saw later this week it's gonna be like 99. I kind of wanted to stay just to run in that, just for the challenge of it, but I think I'll pass. So 7 miles easy. Oh yeah, today felt significantly better than I felt yesterday. Yesterday I had the 8-mile easy run and my heart rate was spiking, legs felt heavy, couldn't breathe, the altitude was affecting me. But today, as you see, I've been traveling like every day, dang near this week. Different cities, almost different region, basically. It's a different climate for sure. But I was able to get some good sleep last night. I was able to hydrate completely and fully, eat some real food, and just be still and rest my body a little bit. And that paid dividends because this morning I felt great. The body held up. My breathing was good. My heart rate was controlled. Stayed in zone 2 for the majority of the run. So today was a win. Now, I got to go to a conference. So see you guys later. We're hitting the gym today. We're hitting the hotel gym to do a push workout. And then tomorrow we got another easy run. And then the next day we have another run. And the next day another run. Okay. Peace. That's a wrap for the morning run. 7 miles easy. See y'all next time. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of week 10 marathon training. We're still in Reno, Nevada for our 3rd day now. So it's gonna be our 3rd run out here. This morning we got a 10-mile easy run. Still recovering, just putting in a lot of easy miles this week, which is good. I am exhausted. I stayed up unreasonably late last night, but I knew I was getting up no matter what. So there's some good catching up with some friends, and I decided to cut it just a little bit shorter so I can still get out here and get these 10 miles in before the conference. And the conference is taking up all day. Like, our first day was yesterday. It's taking up all day. So I'm just not gonna have the time to do the gym this week, but the top priority has always been running. So it's gonna just remain running. And if that means that I have to cut the gym out to be able to be social a little bit and still get a little bit of rest, then so be it, just for, the next 4 days. So all good. The weather here fluctuates. It's pretty nice and chilly in the morning and then super hot once the sun is like at its highest. So I've been knocking these runs out as early as possible, and it looks like it's the move, especially because there's no other chance unless I do it in the evening. So 10 miles easy, let's knock it out, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Good morning, welcome back. Today is day 4 of week 10 of marathon training, but it's also day 4 consecutively in Reno of doing these workouts and trying to stay on pace even though I'm away from home and I'm completely outside of my normal routine. So today is a 10-mile easy run, but with the Fartlek built in. So every 3 minutes we'll do 30 seconds at a 5 to 10K pace and then bring it back down to easy. And we'll just play with that every 3 minutes for the duration of the run. But I'll do like a 2-mile warm up first before I start implementing the Fartlek intervals. So that's it, real simple today. Let's knock this out, let's get back and get the day started. See y'all, peace. The sun, we're fresh off of that run. 10 miles, every 3 minutes roughly. It was roughly every 3 minutes. Like, I couldn't live in my watch like that. I was kind of estimating a little bit, but I think I got the purpose of the workout accomplished. So it felt good. It felt really good. It was better today, probably than any other day here so far. Maybe my body's just fully acclimated to the weather and altitude now. But also I think doing speed work or intervals of any sort during a workout just helps the time go by. It's not so mundane as an easy run. Easy runs get pretty rough. So I'm starting to learn I need more entertainment on my easy runs. But when I'm doing work like I did today, I turn my music off to like take pictures of something, and I forgot to turn it back on. I just finished. I did like 5 or 6 miles without any music. And you can kind of survive with that when you have intervals on your mind. When you're thinking about your next interval and you're thinking about sprinting and running, it makes it a little bit easier to stay distracted. I forgot to do my video from yesterday, so these are my splits from yesterday. That was the 10-mile easy run, and then this is my splits from just now with the 30-second intervals every 3 minutes at 5K pace. So we got 2 more days. Friday's gonna be rough. Tomorrow's easy. Tomorrow's some hill sprints, regular run. The next day is like a ladder workout, but it's also a travel day. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna get up at 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning on Friday and knock that out, which I could do because I don't think I have anything else to do Friday. And I don't have to be at the airport until like 7:30, maybe 8. It's a small airport, so I might be able to squeeze her in the morning, but whatever. Still got some more conference stuff today, and maybe the gym, we'll see. That wraps up today's run. Let's go get ready for the day, carry out the plan of the day. See you guys in the next update. Peace. Good morning, welcome to day 5 of week 10 of marathon training for my first marathon. Also the 5th day consecutive running in Reno. But we got a 8-mile easy pace run with the 10 by 8 second hill sprints. Seems like every Thursday I'm doing hill sprints. So Thursday's hill sprints day, so let's go do some hill sprints. Super close to forgetting to record my video, my end video, like I did the other day. So I had to stop doing it now. But I also just got back from Walgreens to do an extra run to get some protein shakes and protein bars because we're not gonna have like a lunch today for the conference that I'm in, but we're gonna push through. So I need to make sure I had something to not get crazy hungry. I forgot to mention yesterday I found this cool trail that went through kind of like a desert, foresty, like mountain-esque area. and that was super cool. So I got some footage of that. Then I took the 360 camera with me today just to get like a wider view, because I want people to see how like nice this area is, just like 2 blocks away from downtown Reno. Today's easy run was a good easy run. We started like slightly quick, not quick, but faster than easy. Then we ended up around easy, a little slower, and then probably finished around like 9:28, 9:40, something in the mid 9s for the last mile. So it was good. My legs are feeling the wear and tear. It's just been it's been 7 days straight since the last Thursday of running. Well, actually, no, it's been 6 days since last Thursday was off. So tomorrow will be 7 straight days. But I mean, I think I've had 1 off day in the past like 2 weeks so far with this running. So the plan is really ramping up. We're really getting a lot of miles in, and I think that's the focus of the plan, is to get the miles on foot and the hours on feet as well. So if that's the plan, it's definitely working, because I have been running a lot lately. Tomorrow is a very intricate ladder workout. I need to sit down and crunch some numbers and find out if I'm going to do that workout here, or if I'm going to wait till I land back home and then knock it out. Ideally, I can get it done here, but it depends on if I can get to the shuttle, to get to the airport, to get to the flight in time and not be stressed about it. So that starts with packing today and everything. But anyway, that's all side quest stuff. The run for the day is done. Got the motivation to knock out anything else for the day after you take care of the hard run in the morning. So that's it. I'll see y'all on the next update tomorrow. Peace. All right, good morning. We made it to our final day in Reno. I wish I was saying, and our final run of the week, because today is Friday and that's typically how things go. But tomorrow's Saturday, and I've actually got another, I want to say like an easy run tomorrow. So like I was saying in one of the earlier updates, the training plan has really just increased, and it's throwing a lot of miles at me. So today's a very intricate workout. I'm not really gonna be able to describe it. I'm just gonna have to like list it all here, but I'm gonna try to speak to it. It's gonna be a ladder workout. So we're gonna start out with a 2-mile easy pace to get warmed up, and then we're gonna go between 3K to a 10K pace with different time intervals relating to different paces. So we'll do 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. The 1 minute would be a faster pace, slightly longer for 2, slightly longer for 3, like the 10K pace. Then we're gonna go 2 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and then another 2-mile easy run. I think that's roughly it. If I explain it wrong, I listed it all right here to just clarify. After each interval is gonna be a recovery interval that corresponds with that time frame. So if we do 1 minute at 3K pace, then we'll do 1 minute recovery, 2 minute at 5K pace, 2 minute recovery, so on and so forth. So that's the workout. Let's get it. I have to do it and get back because I have a flight in like about 4 hours. So as long as I get back here and get out the door like 2 hours before the flight, then I should be fine. So let's do it. Let's wrap up Reno with a strong run. I was out way too late last night, so I didn't sleep much. But that can't be the excuse to missing a workout, because I was irresponsible and partying. So it was good to see old friends, though. I gotta say that. Saw some old friends, met some new people who I may be working with in the future. So that was awesome. So it was worth it. It's a not once in a lifetime event. It happens every year, but it was worth it to get this experience and to shake some hands, put some names to some faces. So it was overall a great time. And I'm glad I went out last night. But now let's go pay for it. See y'all a little bit. Peace. Well, that's it. We did it. We did it. We completely survived kind of a hectic 2 weeks, or a week and some change. Made it through our regular routine in California, traveled to Washington, knocked out our workouts there, traveled back home, got in a 10-miler, traveled the next morning, came to Reno, ran all these Reno miles, didn't miss one. Fortunately, we were able to knock them all out. Still paid attention to the conference, even though we're getting up at 4 in the morning every morning, and having pretty long days in there as well. So I think it's a success. I'm very proud of this past week and the commitment that I just proved to myself that I knew I had, but now it's like I know 1000% I have it. And based on this and managing this schedule and still staying on track and improving, it just makes me feel like there's nothing that's gonna turn me away from this. God forbid something physical happening, but other than that, there's nothing mental. There's nothing mental that's going to stop me on this journey. So this interval workout was first workout like this I've ever done, and it took a while to wrap my brain around what the book was trying to tell me to do. So I did have to do some like research deeper into it to figure it out, but it was an interesting feeling to go from running so fast for a minute, a little slower for 2, a little slower for 3, and after the 1 minute intervals, it sucked because you only had that. It's the hardest run you do, it's the fastest run you do, but it's also the shortest recovery. So when I did the first one, I got in my head about it a little bit, but then after the second one, you get 2-minute recovery, and the third one, you get 3-minute recovery. It was good. So that's a very interesting and I think effective workout. I'm getting faster. When I did the first one, I think my pace was supposed to be about 6:30, 6:45, something in that area. But I started just going off feel first until my watch told me what my pace was, and it was like 5:19 or something like that. So I was way overdoing it, but it didn't feel like I was all out sprinting. So I really think my speed has increased. I don't know how much my speed has increased over distances, but it's definitely increased over just in general, just for, spurts, for intervals. So other than that, I had a great time running in Reno. I saw more Reno, and I've been here a couple times with the Navy, but I've seen more in Reno in this past week in this local area than I have any other time that I've been here. Okay, that's it. I have a flight this morning. It's 6:52 a.m. right now. I have to get into this airport shuttle by 7:30 to get to the airport by 8 for a 9:30 flight or something like that. So I'm gonna go shower, throw this stuff in my bag, get home, and relax. I'm so excited about that. I'm glad I knocked this out. I fought through it because I had a rough night last night. Not crazy, but I stayed up late, drank a little bit, had a couple. So it was really in my head that I might sleep in and I might push this workout off until I get home. But then I remember my mental commitment that I have to this thing that's going on, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes. So that's it. So that is it for this week. Oh, no, that's a lie. I have a long week, so I have a run tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, and I got to run. I normally don't. So I'll see y'all at that run. Peace. Good morning. We're back. Back on schedule. Back at our original starting point, our original training grounds. Trying to get back in the swing of things. But we're back starting up day 7, the first day 7 of a training week that we've had. So we've trained last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and now here we are Saturday, going again for another run. So typically I'm off runs on Saturday. I typically don't run, but this training plan is going crazy right now, and I've got an 8-mile easy run that I've got to knock out. No energy, depleted from traveling. Almost took this day off legitimately, but I decided not to. So 8 miles easy. Let's knock it out. Let's get back. Let's wrap this week up and then talk about it, and then move to next week tomorrow. See y'all out there. Peace. All right, we're back after that 8-mile easy pace run. Kind of a recovery run just from the sheer miles and volume of road running that we've been doing over the past 6 to 7 days. That run was, it was my first run back home. Obviously, I just landed back in California yesterday afternoon, and we had that workout, the ladder workout, the morning before the flight, before getting in town. So today's kind of recovery to flush the legs just a little bit because it's getting a lot of use and a lot of wear and tear. But being back in this environment and this climate was kind of refreshing, but also now I slightly got adjusted to the thin air in Nevada and the high altitude. So being back here in California, it's a little bit more humid. So the air was a little thicker, but it hurt my chest less to breathe in deep. So it felt good to be back in an environment that I'm used to. The 8 miles was not easy fully, but it wasn't hard either. It just took maybe 1.5 miles to 2 miles for me to really hit my stride and settle into the run. And I went through phases where I felt like, I know it's an easy run, but I feel like I could hit a point where I am running lazy. So I feel like there's a difference between an easy run and a lazy run. That you can take it so easy that it just becomes a lazy. And that's what I've been really trying to avoid, because I'll start to hit, like on this one was like 10:50, dang near 11 minutes a mile, I think on mile 2. And I was like, all right, I'm not even trying. Like my heart rate's like 123 or 120, something like that, 127, something super low, not even in zone 2. So I'm like, am I even trying? Is this enough effort to to give results, or am I just out here wasting my time? So I do try to distinguish between that. I like to make sure I'm giving some effort to a point where I can hold a conversation, but I shouldn't be able to, like, you know, read a book or something like that while I'm running. Then it just feels like walking. But overall, yeah, the week is done, and it's crazy because now the week is done, and tomorrow starts a new week. So there was no off days, and I don't have a scheduled off day until next Saturday. And I think after the week that I've had with the traveling and kind of lack of sleep and the nutrition being off, just because I've been away from home, away from my kitchen, I think that I've been sneaking an off day, my first one, somewhere in week 11. But I'll let you know, obviously, as I do it. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do it, but I don't want to overdo anything and make sure I'm going into this race as prepared as possible. And if that means avoiding potential overtraining, then I'll avoid the potential overtraining. But I take it as it comes. I'll make a decision when it gets there. I'm not going to schedule an off day. That's it for week 10. Week 10 is done. We're officially over the hump now. And we're on a downside. So not really, because the taper is not until like the last week of the training plan, but we're on the back end of this training plan, which is crazy. 10 weeks in, 10 weeks to go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys when we start week 11. Till then, stay the course. See you next time. Peace.